Fredy, it seemed like you took a little bit of time to get up from center circle there at the end of the game. What were some of the thoughts that were going through your mind at that moment?
I felt like if we scored the goal early, 10 minutes early, 5 minutes early, we could have, finished the game. We could have another one. That was what I was thinking in that moment.
Thanks, Fredy. Alonso Contreras, I saw your hand. Next, please go ahead and ask your question.
Thank you, Alex. Esta pregunta va para Fredy. Una derrota dolorosa que los pone en una situación impensada para la institución de Sounders. ¿Cómo está el vestuario? ¿Cómo reponerse a partidos que dependen de ustedes y a la vez dependen de otros resultados?
Sí, bueno, la verdad nos pusimos nosotros mismos en esta situación. Hay que levantar la cabeza, saber de que hoy no fue el mejor partido, pero no queda de otra sino recuperarnos y saber de que los próximos 3 puntos son vitales para seguir matemáticamente vivos con esa esperanza de ir a los playoffs.
We will have translation from Bob Sutton. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah. The question for Fredy was hurting round for this tonight. Put us in an undescribable position, not expected, and tell us a little bit about the locker room. How's the general feeling? The answer. The truth is that we put ourselves in this situation. Now the point is to lift our heads, recognize that today was not great, but we need to recover and recognize and know that the next 3 points are absolutely vital for us to keep the mathematical chance to go into the playoff.
Bob, Fredy, thank you very much. Charlie Boehm, go ahead and ask the next question.
This one's for Will. Will, what do you attribute to tonight and just the difficulties, falling behind and continued struggles? We're so used to seeing you guys, find that extra gear at this time of year.
Yeah, obviously it's not the result we wanted or expected. We put up some fight at the end, but I mean, at that point, you put yourself in a position that you are just kind of putting balls in the box. I think maybe we were just a little too slow in the first half when we went forward. I think we were a little too lateral, a little too side to side, too slowly. I'll have to go back and watch some of it. And obviously I wasn't in on the first half, but just my thoughts about it were that when we went forward and went towards goal, it wasn't with, the pace that we usually do it with. And then, we give up 1 goal and then we start getting a little more urgency, give up another goal. And then it's like, all right, we really got to start going now. So I'll have to go back and watch a little more. But, I just don't think we were as threatening on goal as we know we can be.
Thanks.
Thanks, Will. Charlie, thank you for your question. We'll take another here on Zoom, and then Matt Winter has a few media members in the room in Vancouver that have questions. Felipe Makeda, I think you're next. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Alex. Fredy, el equipo de Vancouver es un equipo que en papel concedió muchos goles, tenía un balance negativo defensivamente, pareciera que daba ventajas. En tu opinión, ¿qué fue lo que sucedió en este partido en el que pues Seattle empezó atacando al rival y al final pues salieron con un resultado negativo?
Sí, la verdad es un equipo que pone muchos defensas, muchos hombres en la línea defensiva, casi que en el área, dentro del área, esperando al rival, y después sale con energía en el contragolpe, ¿no? Ahí aprovechando el saque de banda que tuvieron, hicieron un muy buen gol. Y bueno, como lo estaba diciendo Will, la energía en el primer tiempo no fue lo que normalmente Sounders siempre sale a hacer. Y al final fue más con ganas que con claridad. Lamentablemente hoy no salieron las cosas, pero una vez más hay que pensar en lo siguiente y son 3 puntos que van a ser de vida o muerte.
The question was, this team of Vancouver, at least on paper, they seem to have given many goals. The goal differential was negative, and that seemed to be an advantage. So what happened since the Sounders started with attacks, but ended up with a negative result? The answer. It's true. The team the team plays defensively and put lots of men in that line in the back area, many times waiting for the opponent and going for the counterattacks. They made use of one of those opportunities and ended up scoring. We recognized this was not this was not the normal that Sounders are used to do. But even in the end, we were playing more with will and gut than necessarily quality. And definitely these points, we'll miss these points.
Bob, Fredy, thank you. Matt Winter, I think you have a couple of folks in the room there. Over to you.
Hello, go ahead.
Fred, vou fazer em português hoje, aproveitar que o Bob está lá. São 3 jogos ainda, matematicamente ainda é possível. São 2 jogos em casa. O primeiro deles vai ser na data FIFA, com alguns jogadores fora. Isso, de alguma maneira, é um combustível, é um incentivo a mais para vocês que não têm tido tanta oportunidade no primeiro time a mostrar mais trabalho no próximo jogo?
Ay, mi Dios. Es un bocadillo difícil falar qué es lo que va a hacer. El equipo está acostumbrado a jugar con los mismos jugadores, pero cuando no están, nosotros tenemos que aportar nuestra calidad, nuestra experiencia, hacer lo que es preciso para ganar esos 3 puntos. Ainda bien que tenemos matemáticamente oportunidad y vamos a agarrarlo. Gracias.
Bob, if you can hear the question, great. But if not, please just translate the answer.
Sure, no, I got both. And I mean, I'm kind of shocked a little bit to the quality of the Portuguese there. Thank you, Fredy. The question was, well, good. The good news is that we still have the mathematical chance. And in the next match, we'll have some players out. That combination, does that give the fuel, the incentive for the team to show work and result? The answer, the team is used to play with a certain group of players, but also the other ones are ready to take over. So we need to bet on a good performance and do what we need to do. It is good that the mathematical possibility is there. So now it's time to go.